Hello and welcome to another episode of Hellow Media. Today we meet with Jacqui, a third-year apprentice hairdresser who we have been excited to meet and ask tons of questions. What made you decide to be a hairdresser?
I actually had no idea that I wanted to be a hairdresser. I left year 10 really early, so I was 15 years old. I was literally working for a farmer's market. My mum didn't let me leave school until I had a full-time job, which is so fair. And then during lockdown, my mum actually approached me and she was like, hey, like, do you want to do my hair? And I was like, do I look like a hairdresser? Like, no. We ended up doing it in the laundry amongst all the cat litter and the washing. Yeah, I literally fell in love with it and we did so many different colors. It was so much fun. And I took her blonde, I took her red, I took her green.
What are your career goals?
From the start of my apprenticeship, I definitely wanted to have my own salon, for sure. I wanted like an empire. I worked for someone who, I was one of 15 girls and I wanted the exact same thing. But now that I've worked in a salon with just one other person, I definitely think I want to have like my own little safe space so that I can have complete creative freedom and a really nice environment for my clients and myself.
Have you done any hair styling?
Yep.
For any special events?
So I was really lucky in the last 8 months. I landed myself in an amazing salon. This was the one where it was just me and my boss. So she was like my boss, my sister and my co-worker in one. And because of how well that she taught me, it opened up an opportunity for me to do someone's hair for the Brownlow. Yeah, it was really cool. Someone who her partner plays in North Melbourne. And yay! And I actually go for them too. And I actually didn't have to do her curls, but I actually got to do her color. And when I saw that on TV, it was such a rewarding moment for someone who's so young. And I had to do something such a big responsibility. It was so awesome and so cool.
Now, how have you built up a rapport with your clients or customers?
Yep.
And do you have a particular favourite one? Mine is Cindy.
Of course, it is very hard to have favourites because I have literally so many. I definitely think that my personality is a major one. I'm very lucky. I don't stop talking, and that's a really big thing when it comes to having client rapport, is like all that trust and loyalty that you guys build together. You know, someone comes to me and tells them their deepest, darkest secrets, and I also reciprocate that. Cindy knows a lot about me, which is so funny. A lot of my clients know everything that goes on in my life and I get to know about theirs too. So it's a really cool thing, a really cool relationship to have.
What kind of salon?
Definitely the one that I was last in was, I was so lucky because she was so patient and she had a lot of patience with me. As being like an apprentice, you're still learning every day. And even when I do qualify, I'll still be learning every day. But she was so patient with me and so understanding, so kind, no yelling, always kept a really, really nice vibe. And I think that is what definitely is a really good recipe for really good hair.
Have you ever got to work on some men's fixing their hair up, doing their different styles, or fixing their beard ups as well?
I have not done it in salon, but my brother, he went through a phase where he got a buzz cut. And I felt pretty confident, right? Because it's just, you know, one level over the whole head. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, I took off the guard and he looked like the airbender because I went straight through the middle. And we do have photos and it is so funny.
Okay, yeah, he would have loved that.
No, I had to keep one eye open at night.
Have you ever got to work on any celebrities or public figures?
Not necessarily like a celebrity, like I want to still stay humble, but definitely the Brownlow girlfriend. She was so lovely, and it's like everyone down the cityway that I work on are so awesome. They're not necessarily like influencers, but they're definitely known.
What is Harry can you love and not stand up?
I absolutely love, and I love doing it, is the face frame money pieces at the front. Have you ever seen a girl that's had like a really nice, like bright face frame, and then like it's really blended into the back? So it creates like a softer grow out for her. She doesn't have to come back as often to the salon, even though I'll miss her so much, but it means that she doesn't have to come back as often, but still look so good the whole time. Like she'll get like 6 months out of it, so good. But one thing that I don't like is unblended blondes. That's yucky.
What is that there? No you like?
I absolutely love doing blonde, obviously, which is really weird because I have black hair. And naturally though, I do have blonde hair. But I do love blonde hair, and I love big, bright blondes, like creamy, like really bright, ashy, all the blondes. Absolutely love doing. I love foiling. I could foil all day.
How do you manage if a client is unhappy with the result?
Well, I actually haven't had this happen very often enough, but definitely taking accountability for what's happened, not gaslighting the client into thinking that it is good, because sometimes it can be as little as like they're too bright and they just want to be toned down, and that's so fine. I think for me, because I love blondes so much, I want to give them the brightest, but sometimes people want different blondes, like more dimensional, something like that, and you literally just have to communicate with them, get on the same page, and then just, you know, go through and see how they feel, maybe tone it again, stuff like that. You just gotta be honest and open, and always blow over the front so they can see what it looks like first, and usually they love it.
How do you manage with back-to-back bookings?
At my previous salon, I only did 2 clients a day, so it was so much easier and I had so much more control. But when I worked at my old salon I was one of 15 girls, it was so good to be in a team because you get to bounce off each other, and definitely communication is a major thing. Letting everyone know, coordinating everything, someone can do this, someone can do that, and then you guys get to all leave at the end of the day.
Where do you find inspiration for hair trends?
Definitely social media is a massive one. I'm so lucky that I have access to like Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. It's not just for memes, it's actually so helpful when it comes to like staying with trends and everything. Someone will post a color and it's so awesome. Like I definitely have some inspiration from a hairdresser that is all the way in Perth, and she's the reason that I foil the way that I do today.
How do you handle a full color for a new client?
So basically all of my clients usually come through me through Instagram, and they'll DM me photos of their hair. I need to know all about the history. If there's any box dye, unfortunately I'm not touching it. I absolutely hate box dye so much, it should be illegal. I just need to know about all of the history in their hair before we go forward with things, and then they'll come in and we'll do like a massive consult. Got to get a feel of the hair, look of the hair, get all the content, and then we can start.
Do you enjoy what you do?
I love what I do so much because it makes people feel so good about themselves.
Do you enjoy your day, like how you start your day, or just how you make your clients feel?
I think what's so good is that I get to say that I actually want to go to work. When I get to wake up in the morning, I actually feel jittery about starting my day because I'm so excited to transform someone's hair, life, everything.
What techniques have you mastered and what others are you still working on?
Foiling is definitely my niche, but it's taken literally 3 years to master it because I've had so many different bosses and so many different techniques on how they teach as well, and obviously like social media. Like I find things out on my own, but like I've been able to perfect them recently with my last boss that I had, and it was like so good.
Your job, it's busy.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about multitasking and how you handle that?
Yes, oh my God. I think there was something before that was kind of the same. It's like having a really good team and really good communication, because we're not octopuses, like we don't have 8 arms and legs like we wish that we could, but having a really good team and really being able to talk through everything and put everyone in like their own posse, and then everyone can kind of figure it out.
I'm a massive tie-dye fan.
Slay.
Is there room for tie-dye hair?
I definitely don't specialize in vivids because that's what that's called, but there could be.
I'd actually reckon you'd suit tie-dye hair.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, for you. You'd slay that.
You'd slay that. Oh my God, I don't know. I'm actually, what nationality do you think that I am?
No idea. Something out Italian?
Because I'm actually not. This is all fake. My eyelashes, my eyebrows, and all of this, definitely my skin color, all fake. I don't know. I'll have to let you know though.
If you had one head cut on a person, what would you make?
Or like a color or something?
Yes.
I've actually had this creative freedom before, and it was so much fun. In an ideal world, they would have level 7 hair, which is like a mousy brown, and which you can lift so easily with bleach. It's so lovely. It's like a really nice creamy blonde. That's what I would lift them to, but I'd also take them to be like a more lived in shade, which is where I'd probably put like a little root shadow just so they don't have to come back as often.
Thank you for tuning in this week as we chat to Jacqui and learn about being a hairdresser is really like.